westbound here, but we do have to kind of stay out in the middle of Port Valdez here for a little bit longer. Mainly because of a fairly large security zone around this large industrial facility here off to our left. This is called the Alyeska Marine Terminal. It is basically the end of the Trans-Alaska Pipeline. The oil industry for Alaska really is nothing new. It got its first start way back in 1903, a little place south of us here called Katala. But it wasn't until 1968 that they did make the announcements of very large discoveries of oil way up on the north slope of Alaska. But finding the oil way up there, they had to figure out how to move it from there down to the port and out to the refineries. The most feasible way they came up with to do that was to build a pipeline. Now, the Trans-Alaska Pipeline will turn out to be one of the largest of its type. It is 48 inches in diameter, 800 miles long, and it goes up and over 3 different mountain ranges on its way to Port Valdez here. Now, they did pick the Port of Valdez at the end of the pipeline for 2 big reasons. First and foremost, this is the northernmost ice-free port. Texas and Europe. So it never freezes over. It's also a very deep water port. Right now, that's the
Oh gosh, it's windy. It's windy. I'm good.
But even though they made their announcements of the discoveries in the late 60s, construction of the pipeline didn't start until 1974. Lots of long-term battles go through the permits to require that it gets start construction. It's quite a flurry. About 25,000 workers up there at the pipeline together. It's pretty much here that down July of 77, it's pretty much been
It's cold, it's cold, it's cold.
Today.
Actually, it's cold, it's cold.
Now, one big part that we cannot see is actually the pipeline itself. In fact, the pipeline is buried all the way from the north slope to Valdez wherever possible, especially the last 65 miles. It's mainly because of Thompson Pass. The pass out there will see on average about 500 inches of snow a year, so avalanches were a big concern, and due to the lack of permafrost, they could bury the pipe up and over the pass and down into the terminal here. And as it comes in from the far left of the facility. In fact, the brown building with the green roof on the far left over there by the red flashing light is the East Metering building and essentially into the pipeline. But once it goes through that building, they either transfer it down to a waiting tanker or into the storage tanks that are highest on the hill. Now, right now, they're just using the 14 tanks up on the left tank farm there. And they're fairly large tanks, about 250 feet across, 65 feet tall, and they'll hold just over 500,000 barrels of oil, or basically one day's throughput on the pipeline right now.